Last week I met with a friend of mine who comes to the Construct, one of the meetups that I run in Dublin, and we were having some really interesting discussions around digital data and photography and memory. And something that really stuck with me was a question around how does digital technology actually affect our memory? And since I've actually moved to analog photography, I've noticed that I remember my photographs more. I remember the place, the time, like where I took it, what the scenario was, and it makes me cherish the image more. So from my perspective, I think photography and memory have become much clearer for me since I started shooting only film. It seems that I notice a lot more around me and I take my time when I'm taking the photographs. So I'm able to notice much more and I'm much more in flow and have focus. And because I don't get the film developed straight away, I don't have a darkroom at home, I find that it's like a slow process. It's very intuitive. And for me, it's almost a spiritual thing. It feels very meditative, if that's a word, meditative, or feeling like meditation. And when I do look at these photographs later, I'm able to recall them better and recall what was going on in them, what was happening at that time. And I remember why I took them, which is really important because I can't do that with any of the iPhone images that I have. When you compare that to taking a photograph with an iPhone is just a click of a button. It's just a screen and you press a button. It's completely different because your attention is fully on something that you love when you take a photograph with a camera. And I believe that it maybe activates some kind of neurons in your brain or fires some kind of pathways, whatever that is, to help you increase your memory because you're in that focus and that flow. And you're learning while seeing. You're aware of your surroundings. And that's really important. And add to that the joy of actually documenting something that you want to see, that you desire to see. I think that that also will help memory rather than just using the phone. And that's the difference between iPhone photography and analog photography. With analog, there's a pursuit of like a great image. This image that we would like to capture, but it's done with the tactile nature of like an analog camera. And there's always a chance we're going to miss the shot. But maybe the question isn't about analog versus digital. Maybe it's actually about if we're present when we're documenting our own lives. Like, are we learning, seeing, experiencing, or are we just clicking a button and moving on?